Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Ouattara. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Towering header! That's a sharp pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Ouattara, forced to go back. It's a good ball out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And no, that was never going to make it. A long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Ouattara. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Pino. That's going wide left. And it's Pino. Oh, such a clever touch. Heading backwards. Looking for the run. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, terrible pass. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I really like the look of this fella, Yeremy Pino, Peter, who definitely has that sense of street smartness about him. He plays with a great sense of audacity and personality, and he himself has stated how proud he is of his street football roots, so this guy can go places.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Knocks it out wide. Pass is just off target. Benfica have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, good climb! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Matheus Nunes. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Smith Rowe with a definite foul there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Good ball, good take. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Matheus Nunes. Knocks it into space. Pino! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Yeremy Pino deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Pellegrini with the short one. And he was alert to it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Pino.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Almiron. And the through ball. Now it's Ferran Torres.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, it's come loose. Out for a throw. Now it's Almiron. Plays it across. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's alert and sharp and very well played. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Smith Rowe, Fofana. Well, they can break here. Fofana. Benfica couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now there's a fine ball. Serves, and the shot! They've scored! And there is your opener. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he's whipped it across. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Could be danger here. Look at the space here. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
Benfica certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Elects to cross. Oh, well played. Ouattara, the ball has bounced loose now. Takes a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Thierry Correa. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Nunez. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Sterling. Ouattara. Fofana. Now Ouattara shifted it to the flank. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Benfica with a chance to get level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cross to the back post. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Smith Rowe. Oh, no joy this time. Smith Rowe. Over to the right flank. Can he get it through? Flings. He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. And it's half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So straight into the second half.
Benfica are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's Pino. Played out wide. Tavares with the cross. Oh, that's nice. He's got plenty of space out wide here. In with the challenge. Correa defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Ferran Torres has given away a free kick. Spread out to the left. Andre. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Pellegrini plays it short. That is a brilliant interception. Benfica are looking to go forward now. Tries to pass it through. That's a little off target. Thierry Correa. Van de Ven. Looking for options for movement. It's out for a goal kick. That has ended up in no man's land. Tavares spots it and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball. Threads one in. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. For decent chance! Off the post! Goal! Benfica! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Almiron. And it's Smith Rowe. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Benfica perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Lukaku. It's a searching pass.
Roma really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Jeremy Pino. Almiron. So what can they make of this? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Good take, and is he in? And he shoots! Mighty close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. He won't be happy with that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he is going into that little black book. Lukaku. Half an hour gone in the second half. Sterling. Looking to play him in, but he's well positioned here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Benfica have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty, made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
He'll try from distance! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Benfica visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Lukaku, good strong midfield running here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Araujo. Bento. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Benfica have a free kick. And he's lifted it over. Matheus Nunes.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de compensação.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Van der Ven. And back to the keeper. Played back to the goalkeeper. Araujo. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Now it's Rafael Leao. Shapes to shoot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss. That has not gone well. Matheus Nunes. And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out.